Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to be eating some protein pancakes. This is called Kodiak cakes. I picked this up from Costco a few weeks ago, and it's a pretty decent sized package. It's got 3 different bags of 24 ounces, and it is the buttermilk flavor. Now, what I do with this pancake mix is I add an egg, and I also add in some milk to the batter, and it's actually better than using just water. It tastes a lot better, a lot more smoother. It's got a much more buttermilk type of taste. So that's what I do. I also put in a little bit of blueberries and a little bit of chocolate chips, semi-sweet, that I get from Trader Joe's. And that is what makes up the pancake. So hopefully you guys can see it. I like it a little bit more crispier on the outside and a little bit more soft and fluffy on the inside. But yeah, this is one of my favorite pancake mixes. Since it has a lot of protein, I think it's around 14 grams per serving, and it also tastes just really good. I think I first heard about this brand on Shark Tank several years ago when a few of the entrepreneurs came out and they pitched this idea of making breakfast healthy or more nutritious. This is one of the brands that I followed from the beginning. Now, with my pancake, I like to also put in some peanut butter. And so what I have here is some organic creamy peanut butter for that extra bit of that nutty flavor that I spread on top of the pancake. I also put in a little bit of butter on top. I use grass-fed butter. And of course, I'll finish it off with some 100% pure Vermont maple syrup. I try not to use too much of this because it obviously has a lot of sugars, but it does give it that extra bit of flavor. And of course, you can't have pancakes without syrup or some sort of condiment on top. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna first go ahead and put on some peanut butter. And this is straight from Costco. I think it comes like 2 per package, but each one lasts me at least a month or 2 months. So I think it's a pretty good deal. So I'll spread the peanut butter on top here first. Okay, I think that's good. And then I get the maple syrup here. I'm just gonna make a circular motion and drizzle some on top. There we go. Perfect. Not too much, not too little. And then I'll just spread it a little bit so the maple syrup's distributed a little bit more evenly across the pancake. All right, there we go. Now, I think that's pretty much it. I think it's time to dig in. So let's go in for a bite. You guys can see. Pancake's pretty thin, but as you can see from the steam, it just came off of the stovetop. But I am a big fan of the blueberries, and so I like to add that in, as well as a little bit of chocolate chips. So I wouldn't say this is like the most healthiest version of a pancake, but it is something that I usually get on the weekend. Oh. See, the blueberry and the chocolate chip obviously has a little bit of that sweetness. And I love blueberry pancakes, but I feel like adding a little bit of that peanut butter and chocolate chip kind of enhances it a little bit and adds another dimension to it. Yeah, maple syrup's good, but I don't like too much of it. I think honestly, if you add too much, it tastes like a donut. And of course, if you're going for that, that's fine. That's good pancakes, man. Yeah, this is my own personal spin on the Kodiak cakes. I know everyone probably does it a little bit differently. I feel like with pancakes, you can make it so versatile. You can make it your own and you can customize it however way you want. I probably eat this maybe once every 2 weeks. So it's definitely not something I eat often. It's more of a treat. But it really doesn't take much time to prepare. I mean, to make the batter, literally you just throw in those 3 ingredients. The mix, the eggs, the milk. You know, put in the frozen blueberries and chocolate chips, whip it up, put on the frying pan for a few minutes with a little bit of oil, and comes right out. I made this for a few of my friends before, and they all seem to love it. One of them even told me to start a pancake shop, and I'm like, huh, maybe that's an interesting idea. Maybe I can, one day when I retire, I'll open up a bed and breakfast, and this will be one of the specialty items on the menu. Yeah, this pancake definitely tastes more dense than what you would get at Denny's or IHOP's. Because over there, the pancakes that they make are probably just from the normal batter. They probably make it with just water, or they probably don't add a lot to it. And yeah, those pancakes are good, but they're just fluffy and they just don't have a lot of nutrients in it. Most of it's just going to be pure carbohydrates, a lot of sugars. Also, when you go to a breakfast place outdoors or at a restaurant, a lot of the maple syrup is mostly corn syrup. They only actually use the pure stuff here. Like this one, I think, is from Trader Joe's. It's like $14, $15, so it's not cheap. It's pure Vermont maple syrup, which is a lot better than the manufactured stuff. And this peanut butter is also literally just dry, roasted organic peanuts and sea salt. So a lot healthier than that, the jiffy stuff you'd buy at the store. One pancake that I want to try, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of ube pancakes, but a lot of people have like advertised or posted photos where it's like a real purple, like a dark purple pancake. And I already love the flavor of ube. So hopefully I can get my hands on that and try that once. After one of these pancakes, it fills you up. Yeah, so the density and the calorie count of this is definitely higher. So it's going to keep you full, at least until the next meal for sure. Oh, also, with this, you can also make flapjacks and waffles. There's a lot of different things you can do with this. Power cake muffins, chocolate chip cookies, grilled cheese waffle sandwiches. I mean, the list goes on and on. So this box will probably last me at least 4 or 6 months. I mean, I shop at Costco probably once every 2 weeks. And people sometimes ask me, like, what do you buy at Costco? Like, can you actually eat all of it? And honestly, I can. I'd say when it comes to proteins, meats, fish, I definitely pick it up at Costco. If I need something else that's going to probably spoil in a couple of weeks, like let's say milk, I'll go to Sprouts down the street or Trader Joe's. But between those two and Costco, those are kind of the 3 main groceries that I go to on a regular basis. Oh, if I want Asian food or Korean food, then I'll go to the K Market. You know what else this would be really good with? Some coffee. I forgot to make some this morning. Oh, so good. Almost getting to the finish line. A few more bites. Delicious. Man, that was good. Well, there you have it, guys. Protein pancakes done the minimalist way. Let me know if there's other breakfast foods that you guys personally like to eat. And let me know if there's anything else that you guys want to see on this channel. Anyways, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.